the fourth member of our crew, David. GA, it's all yours. Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Tucker. No good with the triple.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Back to Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got the first points on the scoreboard for Atlanta. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Tucker can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Butler. Now the dish to Tucker. With the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both free throws good from Tucker. Here's Atlanta. Takes a step back. Young with no one around. The three-pointer no good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Count that one.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Young taking his time here. Shot from 12. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Collins with it. Lowry picks him up. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. And Butler sends it back.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Passes it to Collins. 5 on the clock. Young for 3. Another miss by Young.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Collins wide open, he fires. Atlanta again missing. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first. Outside Robinson. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Butler against Collins. Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Tucker's got 5 points so far.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, so keep coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers. Give my hand fans your ATL.
And here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young against Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Fearless attacking the heart of that defense. Young is willing to take punishment to get his points.
And so Young nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Lowry. Butler finds Lowry. Back to Butler. And a missed late. The Hawks trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And here's Miami. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside Butler. Misses the 3. Young outside. Pass to Capella. From deep, Collins. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Miami Heat with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the guard position. The Heat leading by 6. Kicks it to Tucker. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Trains the 3-pointer. Robinson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Heat. Now Young. Dishes to Capella. Over Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. The drive by Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. The shot by Lowry, no good. For 3, Hunter. Young in the corner, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Young against Lowry. There's the pass to Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella. And teams often try to slow down point guards with big defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of design.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lowry looking around. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Hunter. Bogdanovich with it. Robinson picks him up. Young from outside. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 7 points in the game.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Outside Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Hawks trail by 5. Young from deep 3-point range. Great look, but off the mark.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Over Bogdanovich. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here is Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Driving inside. He feeds it to Tucker. Passes it to Adebayo. Clock is at 3, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
Bogdanovich looking around. It's Young on the wing. It's up a 3. Epic goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Collins.
Inside, John Collins knows how to be forceful, muscles his way to his shot.
Lowry passes to Robinson. They set the pick to the inside. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Lowry. Butler against Hunter. Butler kicks it to Tucker. That 3 off the mark.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young outside. Collins, a screen on Lowry. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Outside Robinson. Off target from 3-point range.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And despite those shooting problems in the first quarter, they have the lead and look like they're finally getting it together offensively.
Lowry passes to Robinson. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Robinson's got a pair of triples in the second now for Miami. And a deep 3 from Young. No good on the last second attempt there.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Hawks trailing. Gallinari is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Wright, here we go. No good there. The Heat go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Pass to Herter. It's stolen by Oladipo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop it.
Oladipo hits them both. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Martin against Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Martin with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. And Atlanta has possession. Trailing by 5. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Oladipo with the ball. Hero on the wing. And he dunks it down.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustment. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's Wright. No points in the game yet for him. Changes up, and the layup is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Miami leading by 5. And the pass to Hero. Here's Strus. Stolen. Here's Herter. Sinks the three-pointer.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Oladipo outside. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team second.
There's Hero with the 3. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. And Oladipo. Oh!
No, he didn't. And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. It's stolen by Oladipo. Martin, the pass to Oladipo. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Pass to Herter. Gallinari outside. Hands it from downtown. Gallinari's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Oladipo, the pass to Martin. Here's Strus. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Atlanta with the rebound. Passes it to Herter. For the tie. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's all knotted up.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Strus. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 2.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Oladipo against Wright. Gallinari outside. It's right on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. Up again. And it's Gallinari on the follow. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
Can't cash in. Tie game in Atlanta. And we're coming right back.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Heat shooting for the game at 42%. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center, locking down the middle. And the basket is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Collins, good.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
And here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Lowry against Young, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Lowry. Inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And you see the soft hands for the catch. Then Collins with the smooth finish.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Robinson kicks it to Tucker. The pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Cabello's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hunter on the wing. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Butler. The Hawks working the ball around. Young against Lowry. Young dishes to Collins. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler trying to get open as Adebayo. And Capella sends it back. Young from outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Outside Robinson. From outside the arc. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And the 3-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
Looking to get back on track here. And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Lowry finds Butler. Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. To the middle. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim. Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Outside Lowry. Passes to Robinson. Fires the 3. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from outside.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Hung outside. runs a screen on Lowry. Bobbed up there for Collins. Count it!
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. Pass to Robinson. Lowry against Young. The drive by Lowry. Yes!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now Young. The tagger. He drills the game winner.
And he wins it at the buzzer.
Was that
to another Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Young against Conley. 11 feet out. And that's good for 2.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Conley. Here he goes. And he converts the layup.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Young. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Capella with a block. Here's Young. Rebounded by the Jazz. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. Now here's Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Collins. He takes it in. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, an explosive leaper who plays with good energy. Collins can make some real athletic finishes.
Here's Mitchell. Tipped.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Young can't hit. Utah trailing here. Mitchell drives in. Collins with the defensive effort.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Young. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovic with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Outside Hunter. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Conley against Young. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Now here's Capella. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collins.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovic. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich down low. Collins there. That shot is off. Bogdanovich down low. Checked by Mitchell.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yeah, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. The three from Mitchell. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Just a big-time effort for...
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5.
Boy, the added strength of Rudy Gobert over the years helps him complete the end one. You get the sense this guy loves to score the basketball. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
And Collins with the slam.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Pass to Mitchell. On the take. The rebound by the Hawks. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Hunter. And a miss there on the triple. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Conley. And Capella gets double teamed. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Utah leading. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Conley. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And the Jazz tack on 2 more. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Conley. Hunter on the wing to the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Fires the 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 5. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing. I just love the ball movement.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
A nice shot by Young.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Outside Conley. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Young against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Conley goes in. Comes up empty down low.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Young. Screen by Capella. Shoots. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Outside Young. That'll do it for the first half. Jazz out in front. Up by 11.
16.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
27.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Danilo Gallinari out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Delon Wright. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
So it's Atlanta now. The Jazz making their last shot. Outside Huerter. Stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Alexander Walker's gotten his first basket of the night.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Okay, outside from the arc. Here's Azubuike. The shake. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And the Hawks shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Gallinari. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Can't cash it in from close range. Okay, outside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Huerter. Sinks the tray. Huerter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Whiteside. Gay outside. Here's Azubuike. Shoots over Gallinari. Back to Gay. Shot clock at 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Huerter. Pass to Wright. Launches a 3. That one no good. Utah has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Clarkson against Gallinari. Here's Azubuike. Gay up top. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Okongwu. Right outside. Going inside. He's off on the layup. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now Clarkson. 1:27 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Got a hand on it.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
Now here's Herter. Defense is right there. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Whiteside. In transition. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
1:02 left in the third. Here's Gay. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group. And here's Wright. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. 34 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And that one's good. Young.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality. Always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. Utah gets it back. Outside Conley. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Pass to Conley. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Here's Young. Doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Over to the left wing. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. Gobert passes to Mitchell. There's the triple. Capella with a rebound. And for Atlanta, they're shooting only 42%. Outside Young, driving to the basket. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Mitchell against Young. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Young, the pass to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Intercepted. In transition, here come the Jazz. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell with the ball. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Guarded by Capella. 6 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Young. And it's off from three-point range.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Young against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. From deep, Conley gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And it's Collins penetrating.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Outside Bogdanovich. The three from Mitchell. The rebound by the Hawks.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Jazz.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
The shot by Conley, no good.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Young can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward spot. Now Booker following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Booker finds Bridges. Paul outside. Ayton trying to break free. And the 3 off target. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They get a hand on it. Crowder with the steal. Ayton at the elbow. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. A nice shot by Booker.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Now Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams, who complimented Trae Young's toughness. Coach said every team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending him to the free throw line all game. So it sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Here's Young. 4 on the shot clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker outside. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. And it's John Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Bogdanovich passes to Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Bridges with the steal. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
The Hawks trail by 7. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Collins looking around. Pocket 6. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Bridges passes to Booker. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. So it's the Hawks now. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Young against Paul. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Capella.
And you know what? Call it great defense or a poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Capella and the dunk by Capella.
To see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trae able to make the play.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. No coverage that time.
For 3. Oh, great ball movement there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Young. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Crosses over, and Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Young, no good. Suns leading by 10. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Paul looking around. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges outside. Tries the spin move. Takes the three. No good from Booker.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And here is Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Paul with the screen for Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. The 11-footer. That misses off the backboard. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Young with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Back to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And an intentional foul right there.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. Team second.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Now, Hunter. Pass to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young passes to Capella.
If you could stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
And the Hawks with possession here, trailing here by 8. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Young from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points.
2 minutes.
Paul's shot is off.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
outside Collins. He takes it in and finished off by Collins.
I just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense.
Booker in the corner. Pass to Ayton. Young against Paul. Down low. Lets it go. Bridges. Ayton in the corner. Shot clock at 2. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Young inside. Defended by Paul. Young's shot is off. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Ayton throws it down.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Young. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Ayton up top. Capella covering. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for the Suns.
The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. And here's Payne. And we've reached halftime in this one. Phoenix ahead. You're up by
18.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time
26.
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court for the Suns, Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And it's Gallinari missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McGee, the pass to Shamet. Back to McGee. Rebound by Williams. The Hawks trail by 8, and what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
And there's the pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Shoots from 14. They get it again. Second chance shot. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got his first points in this one.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Williams with the ball. There's the triple. The shot that time, not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. McGee inside. Over Okongwu. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. The Hawks trail by 7. And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Payne looking around. Gallinari with the steal.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Phoenix leading by 7. Craig kicks to Payne. McGee sets the pick for Payne. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside Williams. Six on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Okongwu can't hit that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Gallinari with the steal. Got a piece of it. To the paint. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Shamet. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 9. Williams passes to Luau. Here's Herter. Inside. And Luau gets it to go. Luau's got his first 2 points of the night.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
There's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Phoenix with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Passes to Shamet. Here's McGee. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Herter. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Shamet, the pass to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Pass to Craig. Back to Shamet. And stolen by Williams. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
Now here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Johnson down low. He's against Williams. And they pick up 2.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now Williams from downtown. A 3-ball. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. 7-point differential. We've got Williams. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And taken away by Paul. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Collins. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Chris Paul, the bucket, on the assist by Booker.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Six to shoot. Lobbed up there for Collins. trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Ball against Young. Here's Booker. 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Back to Paul. There's the three. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Young taking his time here. Bogdanovich against Booker. Back to Young for the three. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's Capella missing. Suns leading by 13. Bridges kicks to Booker. Back to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Suns lead by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Steps back. Ball against Young. Crowder with the steal. On the wing, Bridges. He kicks to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Young with no one around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Phoenix.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Chris Paul.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And here is Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And taken away by Paul. Crowder kicks to Paul. And that's an intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Stolen by Collins. And Young, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And in the
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Miami, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out. An explosive leaper, Collins, hangs in the air, puts on a show.
It's Adebayo, high post. He's against Capella. And finished off by Adebayo.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Now Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Capella with it. Just 5 on the clock. Collins with a screen on Lowry. There's Young with the 3. Offensive board. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. Young on the attack. And Tucker pulls it down.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Robinson on the wing, beyond the arc. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
You've got to love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he had shoes all over his house.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Welcome, your Miami Heat dancers.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And here's Lowry. Left side Robinson. Outside Butler. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Tucker. For 3, Robinson. The rebound by the Hawks. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Now here's Hunter. Stolen by Lowry. Robinson on the wing. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Robinson's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Young finds Capella. That shot missing. And Miami will go the other way with it. Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Outside Tucker. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 31 left to play in the first quarter. Hunter, good.
Legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Down low. Stolen by Capella. Hunter with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Outside Hunter. Capella inside. Working on Adebayo. Clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Hunter against Butler. Hunter passes to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. Shot, left block. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Butler against Hunter. Pass to Robinson. Back to Butler. Outside Tucker. It's all tied in Miami. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. For the finish, and finished off by Adebayo.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Back to Young. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. For 3, Robinson. Rebound Atlanta.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself.
Outside Butler. Over Hunter. Butler can't get it to go. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Oh, they get a hand on it.
What hustle from him on defense. Great steal.
And it's Butler with the jam.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. "20 feet out, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Heat with the lead. Now here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Pass to Robinson. The 3 ball. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich down low. Robinson defending. And an intentional foul right there.
Team foul. Lowry. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. And he lobs it up. Denied by Adebayo.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy. He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hits a three-pointer. Robinson's got 9.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Outside Young. Here's Collins to the left wing. Capella. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Robinson. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebounded by Butler. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
58 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. The drive by Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Takes the 3. They get it again. The kick to Hunter. For 3, Collins fires in the triple. 10 points for him.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Capella finds Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. Back to Capella. Off with the layup. And the first half now in the books. It's the Heat up by 9. We've got more NBA basketball coming. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Lou Williams. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position.
First team foul.
And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 9. 6 on the shot clock. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Back to Hero. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Martin with the bucket.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And Williams drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Oladipo against Williams. Hero outside. The 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep. Herder can't hit. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 11.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Williams into the lane. Drops in the layup for 2.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojets.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. And the 3 off target. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Out to Oladipo. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Here's Herder. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Lightning speed. Lou picks the ball clean. Gets it up ahead. And that's a nice play.
1:56 left to play in the third quarter. For 3, Oladipo. Miami, no good that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Oladipo outside. Hero outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hero's got his first basket and the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Okongwu.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Oladipo outside. Rejected by Okongwu. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Luau Cabarrot. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside, Williams. 4 on the clock. Back to Gallinari. Hero for 3. No good on the shot. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Heat leading by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with.
Welcome, your Miami.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Herder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, this is what they want from Herder. Be assertive and make plays.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
So Miami ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Luawu Cabarrot. And it's Trae Young in for Williams. And he gets the bucket.
That pick and roll is where Kyle Lowry shines. The defense left with only bad choices.
Lowry against Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Capella in the high post. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Second team foul.
Collins with it. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Adebayo.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Butler. Here's Tucker. No good on the three. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Herter. The three. Buries it from three. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
And here's Robinson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Herter. Here's Capella. Hounded by Adebayo. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. Tries the spin move. Driving inside. Collins. Great positioning on the putback. And now just a 1-point Heat lead.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Stolen by Young. To take the lead. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively. Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter here. It's Herter on the wing. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as many as 11. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Bogdanovich.
Now Lowry. A minute 31 left in the game. Pass to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Collins. Capella with a block. And he recovers it. Here's Robinson. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young against Lowry. And here's Young to the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Tucker. And he sinks it.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Hunter on the wing. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Over Bogdanovich. Adebayo, no good.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Miami calls timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And here's Butler outside. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now here's Young in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Young against Lowry. Young the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Over Lowry. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Heat shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Robinson. To the middle. Now here's Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Lowry outside. Adebayo a screen on Young. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Up ahead. That one is off. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Here's Butler. Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT.
Now that's an energetic drive to the rim by Jimmy Butler. Speed and strength.
That's good from Butler.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Here's Young. To take the lead. Knocks it down from distance. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And they retake the lead with a bounce-back 3.
Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Capella can't get it to go. And so here is Miami. Butler with the ball. Collins with the defensive effort. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Bogdanovich passes to Young. And now we've got an intentional foul.
P.J. Tucker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Young. Shot clock at 6. From deep.
I love Kyle Lowry's commitment at the defensive end of the floor. He's a hard-nosed player.
Adebayo a screen on Bogdanovich. Inside. Money.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Lowry against Young. Collins with a screen on Lowry. Young the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins against Lowry. Nice move. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Every season, Collins has a few games where he puts up huge numbers. This is one of those nights.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And that's an intentional foul.
Team foul number 4.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, the universal theme to Lowry's game, it's toughness. Mentally and physically, he tries to wear you down. Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
And here's Collins for 3. Doesn't go that time. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Young against Conley. Young passes to Capella. Young left side. And finish off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range. Collins grabs the miss. Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Yeah, Kevin, he thinks their defense cannot afford to make mental mistakes. The team that they're going up against does a great job of diagnosing the situation and then making the right play and the right read. That makes this a very difficult challenge. Guys?
Thank you, David. Could be a tall task. Trying to prevent Greg, those shooters from getting hot.
It's going to take attention to detail on the defensive end. Contest everything.
What we're seeing now is defenders who now understand I can contest the shooting hand and still stay out of the shooter's landing area, which we know now is a foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Young. Collins trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you can see Young's confidence and leadership growing each season. He knows he belongs, and now it's about contending for championships.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Conley. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Lock at 6. The Jazz working the ball around now. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Conley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Driving the lane. Utah with the rebound.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Following the miss shot by Bogdanovich. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range. Conley's got 5.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Outside Bogdanovich. This one for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:14 left here in the opening quarter. Outside Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside Conley. Mitchell kicks to Conley. To the left wing. Gobert finds Conley. From deep. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen for Conley. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young in the corner. The pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Capella with a screen on Conley. Young with no one around. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Collins. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your chance.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Jazz trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young against Conley. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Young. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Collins grabs the miss. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 8 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Young outside. Kicks it to Collins. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And no good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader. comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Here's Collins. Following the bucket by the Jazz. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. O'Neal against Hunter. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Conley against Young. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Young taking his time here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Shot to stop the run. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
And it's Conley penetrating. Bogdanovich rebounded by the Hawks. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Now Hunter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Dishes to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. That's 7 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Young outside. 23 seconds left in the first half. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Conley scanning the floor. The drive by Mitchell. Can't throw it down with one hand.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And really, this is the role of Capella.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away.
20.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Here's Gallinari. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Just tremendous initiative from Gallinari. Puts it on the deck, forces the defender into a tough situation.
Gallinari hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Passes it to Azubuike. Here's Alexander Walker. Gay passes to Azubuike. Good work there as it goes. Azubuike's got it all tied up now for Utah.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Okongwu kicks to Williams. From the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson looking for an opening. Whiteside, a screen on Gallinari. The drive by Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up off the glass. Whiteside's got his first points of the game.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Nobody near Williams. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Goes back up. Out to Gallinari. Launches a three. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Gay passes to Whiteside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Gay with no one around. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Clarkson against Williams to the right side. Here's Herter. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson's running. Now the pass to Azubuike.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he can't get the first one.
Udoka Azubuike.
And the second free throw, good. The Hawks trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Okongwu with the screen for Williams to end the cold streak. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically. But he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night. Boy, the utility of Lou Williams is absolutely tremendous. This guy can start, but he's obviously spent the majority of his career as a 6th man.
Gay kicks to Clarkson. Drives to the hoop. Good on the bucket. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Williams against Clarkson. Pass to Herter. Gallinari outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Jazz leading by 3. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gallinari against Azubuike. Into the lane.
Well, Gallinari, a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Gay outside. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Here's Azubuike. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Azubuike's got 5 points now this quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Passes it to Okongwu. Driving in. Rebound by Azubuike.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Jazz lead by 3.
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. For 3, Mitchell. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young with the ball. Takes it inside. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. From past the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. And now it's an 8-point Utah lead.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Here is Conley. From deep 3-point range. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Young outside. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Clock at 6. Collins in the post. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
You guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
On offense, here are the Jazz. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Outside, Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Capella with a screen on Conley. Young from outside. Here's Capella. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. The 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the dunk by Capella.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Utah.
Here is Conley. The pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Conley against Young. And here is Conley. Pass to O'Neal. He kicks it to Gobert. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Conley.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Young from deep three-point range. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Moving it up. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for great.
Coming right up, the Suns taking on the Hawks. For the Suns,
Here we go.
They know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Hawks, Suns, just moments away right after this. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Young. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, yeah, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Paul finds Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Young. Capella with a block.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Collins passes to Young. And Booker pulls it down.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Crowder, that's good.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. With 3, Collins. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Over Hunter. And that misses. That would have put him up.
The shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
And Collins with the slam.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. From deep three-point range. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. No good from outside.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Pass to Ayton. And here's Crowder from the arc. No luck on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Outside Young. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Capella. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Shooting for Atlanta.
The free throw off from Capella.
Well, Capella, a lot of respect to the big man who's really downsized his game. Committed to the role, committed to being a lob target, and continues to play great defense on the interior. That's the definition of a modern big. Now, some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
We've got 1:13 left in the first. Here's Paul. Shot to stop the run. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Hunter passes to Collins. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Ayton. They're running. Ball's going up the court. Capella with a block. Back to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Paul against Young. And here's Ayton. The 3 is up. And the Suns miss again. An 8-point differential. Collins outside. 24 seconds left in the first quarter here. And Collins with the slam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Driving in. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. That free throw good from Booker.
So much talk about Booker and missing the playoffs in 2020, but those 8 games in the bubble where the team he was on did not lose really established a lot of confidence and a hunger to play that kind of way in the next season.
And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for the Hawks. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. There's Young with the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Young's got 5.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Up top, Booker, defended by Bogdanovich. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
The Hawks leading. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. The ball's knocked loose. Crowder with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Spins. Collins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Outside Young. Down low. Hangs in the air. And he's going for the oop here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Crowder right side. Outside Booker. The shot that time not on target. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And that one's good. Young's got 7.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Paul against Young. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Paul. Crowder's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Over Paul. Young misses. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
To the middle. Stolen by Young. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation is.
A minute 31 left to play in the first half. Collins passes to Young. with the drive. Just 4 to shoot. Capella. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
At the line for 2.
Capella hits them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Booker with a screen on Young. To the inside. Booker, good. Booker's got 9.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Young. He's got 7. Pass to Hunter. Here's Collins. And there's the...
Oh, man!
Oh!
I just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense.
Outside Booker. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. The baseline J is on the way. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing.
And we finished off one. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Cameron Johnson out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shamet in a 2-guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Herter with it. Outside, Williams. No good with the triple. The Suns shooting just 37% in the game. Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Pass to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Count it. Herter's got his first points of the night.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Payne against Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Williams against Payne. Throws it up high, and stolen by Herter. Left side Williams. Gallinari with a screen on Payne. He drops it from range.
Well, during his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
And here's Payne outside. Atlanta with a rebound. For 3, And the Hawks with another three.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Connects from downtown. Shamit's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Herder on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Okongwu. The 11-footer hauled in by McGee.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Now Herder.
Get through.
1:46 left in the third. No good on the triple. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. It's good on the putback. Gallinari's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Payne against Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
.102 left in the third quarter.
Right here. Don't get picked.
Outside Johnson. Gets an open look and hits it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside, Williams. Oh, McGee with the block. From deep, Johnson. Gallinari pulls it in. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Herder. He buries it from 3. Herder's got 5 points.
Herder never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
Payne against Williams. Outside Johnson. Pass to McGee. The steal. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Atlanta ball.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges passes to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Ayton. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Phoenix and there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his 4th.
That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Atlanta is shooting it well, around 55% for the game. And here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. And here's Capella. Right side Young. Crowder with a steal.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Booker, good.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Young against Paul. Collins outside. Stolen by Bridges. To the right side. Collins against Paul. Outside for Booker. Pass to Crowder. Now Paul to the paint. Here's Bridges. And Young with the block.
This is great. That's a great sign. Trae Young out there and playing defense.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Young finds Collins. Tries the spin move. The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Crowder.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Paul for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Young against Paul. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Booker with a screen on Young. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And Booker with the jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside Young. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Booker against Bogdanovich. Down low. Oh, deflected. And Crowder with the jam.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
Trae Young.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Trae Young.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And there's the lob. And now the Suns fast break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That's a good job by Ayton making the read and staying aggressive on defense, helping to get that steal.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young from deep. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Right side Paul. To the middle. Outside Booker. Takes a 3. Collins with the rebound. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Phoenix ball.
For 3, Booker misses. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way they're